Discover 10 countries where Americans can buy property and secure residency. More Americans are buying property abroad, not just to invest, but to gain legal residency and the freedom to live long-term overseas. From Europe and Latin America to Africa and Asia, here are the top countries where they can make it happen. We'll dive into exactly how buying property can help Americans secure residency and the key pitfalls to avoid, as featured in Budget Traveler, Wanderlust, and Coastal Living. Stay with us until the end to see which country offers the ultimate long-term pathway. Imagine a life where your morning coffee comes with a view of the Mediterranean instead of a crowded city street. For many Americans today, that isn't just a dream, it's a plan in motion. Skyrocketing housing costs at home have made owning a comfortable space feel impossible, while the anxiety over healthcare adds another layer of uncertainty. People are looking for more than just a house. They want freedom. Owning property abroad offers visa flexibility and lifestyle options that make traveling, working remotely, or even relocating easier. Some call it a plan B, a safety net in a world that suddenly feels unpredictable. And yet, property abroad isn't about escaping. It's about options, the chance to live life on your own terms, explore new cultures, and secure a future that feels both stable and adventurous. Increasingly, Americans are realizing the world might be closer than they think. Before you start packing your bags, let's get one thing crystal clear. Buying property abroad isn't a golden ticket to a new passport, at least not yet. Residency programs come with rules that change, sometimes annually, and many countries tie your stay directly to how much you invest. It's easy to see the headlines and think, I'll own a villa and become a citizen overnight. But reality is far more nuanced. The smartest buyers aren't chasing passports. They're buying leverage, flexibility, security, and the freedom to live or work internationally when it suits them. Think of it like planting a seed. You're creating opportunities for the future, not demanding instant results. Understanding the rules, setting realistic expectations, and knowing the thresholds is how Americans protect themselves while still opening doors abroad. Transparency matters, and this is your roadmap before making any big moves. Keep watching as we go through our list of recommended countries. Europe has a way of rewarding long-term thinkers, and for Americans looking abroad, property can be the key. Take Portugal, where the D7 and digital nomad visas let you live legally while your property strengthens your residency case. Stay long enough, and a clear path to permanent residency and eventually citizenship opens up. Then there's Greece, where the golden visa starts at just 250,000 euros in select regions, giving Schengen access and a market with strong rental demand for extra income. Spain offers the non-lucrative visa, and owning property makes approval smoother while giving you lifestyle perks and reliable healthcare. Each of these countries isn't just selling a visa, they're offering a way to integrate, grow, and enjoy life abroad. For Americans willing to think ahead, investing in property here isn't about shortcuts. It's about planting roots, building options, and creating a lifestyle that's both flexible and secure. Europe truly rewards patience and vision. Sometimes getting residency shouldn't feel like navigating a maze, and in Latin America, it doesn't have to. In Mexico, Americans can move from temporary to permanent residency, and owning property can make approval smoother. Plus, it's just a short flight from home. Panama's Friendly Nations visa offers a welcoming path where property ownership qualifies you for residency in a dollar-based economy that feels familiar yet adventurous. Colombia takes it a step further with a property investor visa that has a surprisingly low entry point, and its growing expat hubs make settling easy and social. Here, bureaucracy is less about red tape and more about possibilities. These countries make residency feel human, attainable, practical, and aligned with real-life goals. For Americans seeking freedom and flexibility, Latin America offers a combination of simplicity, affordability, and lifestyle perks that's hard to beat. It's about living well, not just checking boxes. Don't go anywhere. We've still got African and Asian countries up for consideration. Imagine waking up to turquoise waters and palm trees swaying outside your window, but with the peace of mind that comes from legal stability. In the Dominican Republic, Americans can enjoy a fast residency process, and property ownership is straightforward, making it easy to embrace the vibrant Caribbean lifestyle. Mauritius offers a different flavor, a premium but stable destination where residency can be secured through property investment programs, all within a safe, English-speaking environment. These islands prove that paradise doesn't have to come with endless paperwork headaches. Island life works when the paperwork does. For savvy buyers, property isn't just a vacation home, it's a gateway to living by the ocean with security, flexibility, and peace of mind. From sun-soaked beaches to clear legal pathways, these coastal destinations combine the best of lifestyle and law, letting Americans make the leap into island living without sacrificing stability. Asia offers opportunities for Americans who think strategically and plan ahead. In Thailand, long-term visas make it possible to stay for years, and buying a condo can help secure your place, while opening doors to retirement or elite visa options. The lifestyle is rich, the culture vibrant, and the convenience of modern cities makes the transition smoother than expected. In the Philippines, the SRRV retirement visa provides a straightforward path, and property-linked options let buyers tie their investment directly to residency. Add in an English-speaking society and a welcoming expat community, and it's easy to see why this region attracts those seeking both adventure and stability. Asia rewards patience and planning. For Americans willing to play the long game, property isn't just an asset, it's leverage, flexibility, and a carefully chosen doorway into a life that balances comfort, culture, and opportunity. Here, smart moves truly pay off. Make sure to watch all the way through, as you would want to know the mistake that 90% of property buyers make. Here's a hard truth. Most Americans jump into buying property abroad without fully understanding the rules, and it can turn a dream into a headache fast. Many assume that ownership automatically grants residency, only to discover that visas have specific requirements, renewal rules, or hidden timelines. Others overlook exit taxes, fees, or conditions for selling and moving on, leaving them with unexpected costs or legal hurdles. A cheap house can become an expensive mistake. The key is knowledge before purchase, understanding the fine print, local laws, and how property ties into residency. Savvy buyers treat real estate as a tool, not a shortcut, using it to secure flexibility and long-term options rather than instant citizenship. When you plan carefully, property abroad is empowering. Without that preparation, even the most beautiful villa can become a trap. In this game, patience and research pay far more than impulsive decisions. Here's the strategy most successful Americans follow when buying property abroad. They don't chase the cheapest listing. They chase flexibility and long-term security. The best country isn't where property is cheapest. It's where residency renews easily, even if laws change. Smart buyers prioritize pathways over price, knowing that the ability to stay, adapt, and grow matters far more than the upfront cost. They look for communities that feel safe, welcoming, and stable because lifestyle and support systems often outweigh raw ROI. Flexibility is king. The ability to live, work, or rent without getting trapped by rules or bureaucracy transforms a property from a mere asset into a launch pad for life abroad. These Americans treat each purchase as a strategic move, a tool to open doors rather than a shortcut to citizenship. When done right, property becomes leverage, freedom, and the backbone of a global lifestyle. What we reveal as our one standout country might just surprise you. If there's one country quietly winning over Americans, it's Portugal. When you combine property access, residency flexibility, healthcare, and long-term stability, Portugal quietly remains the smartest entry point for Americans looking abroad. Unlike flashy headlines promising instant citizenship, this is about thoughtful planning. Buy property for lifestyle, choose residency for freedom. The country's D7 and digital nomad visas make long-term stays straightforward, and owning property strengthens your case without demanding an impossible investment. Healthcare is reliable, cities are welcoming, and the pace of life balances work, adventure, and leisure. Beyond the logistics, Portugal offers a sense of community and security, the kind of environment where your decision to move isn't a gamble. It's a carefully calculated step toward a life of options. For Americans who want freedom without chaos, Portugal proves that the quiet path often beats the loudest promises. In a world of complicated rules and shifting opportunities, Portugal quietly checks all the boxes. Ready to start your Portuguese adventure? Check the links in the description and take the first step toward your new life abroad.